So how's Singapore, Bernard?
Singapore cannot gather like you guys are planning, but yeah, but back to your question whether hey John, whether you all know me, you know, it is my dream that it come to a point where the team is growing so big that you all don't know me. Yeah. That would be my dream. I just you know, some of my dreams are happening is sometimes I got 6A2-3 new qualifying 6A2-3. I don't even know until 6 months later. Yeah, because it's happening so often now. Yeah. Anyway, Singapore, because of the safe distancing, we can't gather. Yeah. So yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Can I request all of you to switch on your video? Okay. Now get used to it when you are in Eric Worry that time. You got to switch on the video one. Okay. Don't worry. Today you will see Bernard. You will see Sam again, but they will not be talking about the same thing. I think you already heard it enough already. Why we should be joining that. I will request them to give you some nuggets. Really something that you can learn and bring back with you. Okay. All right. So. Okay. All right, we'll just get going, okay? Now, so later on, we're going to show you how to claim your tickets. Those GoPro people, have you already claimed your tickets or not? Don't know, ah? Okay. Go and check your email. Okay? The title is Claim Your Virtual GoPro Ticket. Someone, can you please help me to type down there? Claim your virtual GoPro ticket. That's it. All you need to do is just claim, okay? They follow email one. So what did you register with what email? They will follow that email. Okay? So first thing is you got to do this. You got to teach your people to claim the ticket, all right? Oh, no, yes. Okay, so you just give me 1 minute. I need to sign in my other account. All right, okay. Okay, thank you everyone for. Okay, thank you everyone for coming online. We are seeing this. Okay, All right. So thank you everyone for coming. Let's start right now. So thank you. Tonight, don't worry. Some of you, I say, extend to the invitation to you, even though you are not GoPro sign up. You didn't sign up for GoPro. Don't worry. You're in the right place. Okay. Because tonight you're going to learn some real nuggets. Of course, this is special for GoPro people, but we want to invite you in so that you also benefit from it. Okay. Now, together with us will be Bernard. Later on, Sam will be coming in. They might be sharing certain things with you that nuggets so that you can learn lah. But let me just start with this, all right? Let me just start with this. I will share content. It doesn't come up again. 麻烦. Okay, hold on. It just refused to come up.
Nice photo.
Nice photo, but I have a problem. I cannot share. Okay, I'm going to stop. I got to show you a video. Okay, anyway, I'm going to show from my computer. Okay, just 1 minute, 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, okay? Okay, I'll share screen here. You can see it now. Guys, if you go to the internet, internet is Safari. Yeah, go check. All right, you can see my what, right? Okay, so if you go to internet, you can actually search for Eric Worre. Actually, it's called Network Marketing Pro.
Excuse me, Sibu Jin, you want to record this or not?
Oh yes, thank you very much for telling us. Okay, where's the recording? Okay. So I'm supposed to show you video from my iPad, but it looks like it doesn't work. And this is really slow also. Yeah, you're seeing my Facebook, correct. Okay, so this is the one, Network Marketing Pro, Eric Worre. If you go in there, you'll be able to see his what's happening, okay? So now I'm going to show you some live video. Apology for the slow, very, very slow. What's happening? Oops. What's this? How come? Sorry. Okay. I need to stop here first. Maybe let me just do something. I will invite someone to come and do some sharing with us. Maybe we'll start with you, Bernard. I want to hold your time. Bernard, you have been to GoPro for 2 times already, right? So can you really share with us one of the nuggets that you actually learned from there?
I like to share more than one. I
Oh,
like to
please.
share the feeling that I get also. Okay. As some of you all know, I went in 2018. Now, why did I go in December 2018? Because I felt there was more to this industry. And while I respect the leaders that are doing better than me in Enagic, 44-year company. First of all, hello everyone. Once again, like earlier, the other meeting, those of you who were also in that meeting, it's Friday evening. Many people are partying now while you guys are attending this meeting. I want to acknowledge you for your hunger. Yeah, and continue to stick with the hunger and to grow the hunger, and the hunger will reward you. Yeah. Okay. Now, while I look within Enagic 44-year company in 2018, there were only a few that I deem doing better than me. 10, and I was hungry to learn more. And I was very smitten by 2018, 2 guest speakers, especially amongst many guest speakers, 2 guest speakers. Anyone want to make a guess? Who were the 2 that I was very attracted to go and listen? Anyone want to make a guess? Chin?
Guest speakers that you, the first one.
There were 2 that specifically drew me to go and attend.
Magic Johnson?
Antonio.
No, Antonio wasn't a guest speaker then. It's Magic Johnson. Okay, Magic Johnson had become a billionaire as a businessman. Unbeknownst to many of us, he's already a billionaire. And his flavor when I search online as a billionaire is undersell, over deliver. Now, in network marketing, many people like to oversell and under deliver. Is that true? Yeah. Eric Worre says the truth is good enough. Don't need to oversell. So I wanted to know why he became a billionaire. His work ethics, his values, and so I went there. The other person was one of the 5 accounts in network marketing industry that have earned more than 100 million US dollars.
Jeff
Roberti.
Jeff
Yes,
Roberti.
Jeff Roberti is the last of the 5, the 5th one. And so I am so glad, ladies and gentlemen, that changed my whole life, my personal conversation with him. So now, as you know, I am fairly high in the Enagic world. Yeah, and I'm quite a big fish in the Enagic world. But when I went from the Enagic world, not recognizing that it's just a pond, a very big pond, but this big fish struggled to go into the direct sale, the MLM lake and the direct selling ocean. Then this big fish looked around and said, wow, quite small, no? There are people earning what I earn in a year, there are people earning that in a month. So would you want to attend a place like that to hear from people like that? Then a friend of mine, he earned 700,000 in the first year. That's what I earned also in the first year. And the second year, 1.3 million. My second year wasn't 1.3. What? Something is, so I want to learn from these people. Okay, so from the first year, after the first evening, only the first evening, I call Sam up. I say, Sam, just listening to Eric Worre on the first session, then we went back to the hotel. That one session alone, I can go home already. I pay business class to go down there and all that. Just to listen to that, can go home already. Imagine everything else is a sizzle. Then one day, who's heard of this? This book, I think it's called the 5-Second Rule. Have you heard of this book, 5-Second Rule? I think it's written by this lady called Mel Robbins. I didn't even know she was one of the guest speakers in 2018. No. You know, all these are the sizzle. Okay, and are you all ready for that one main lesson I learned that gave me a lot more clarity? Are you all ready? Give me a one if you are ready to know that one thing that I couldn't tahan. I had to call up my main downline called Sam Sia. I said, Sam, next year you must come. Okay, ready for this? I'm not going to have charts and all that. Eric Worre asked, of which I like you all to, I'm asking you, and you can respond, okay? What is that one key thing or two key things that will cause you to have sustainable growth? Not sustainable business, I'm saying sustainable growth. What is that one thing? Then some people say, my company got the best car plan. My company has the best product. You take it, you can fly. My company has the best plan. Well, Eric Worre says all these are bonuses. He says it's none of the above. One of the worst company in terms of complaint, the number one earner in the MLM industry, $460 million represents the company. The company is called Amway. You all know Amway complaint. If it improves a lot, it sucks. So it's worse than it sucks. But how come the top earner in the industry can earn $460 million representing Amway? How come? It's not because it's got a good complaint. It's not because it's got a wide range of product. It's not because Eric Worre says, listen, that one key thing, if you don't focus on this one key thing, the business will not be sustainable. That one key thing is influencers. The number of, are you working your team to have continual influencers in your team? Then he went to ask, who down here earned more than $1 million last year, 2017? And I stood up, and a few others, maybe quite a few people stood up. And Eric went around to these influencers earning million US per year and say, you, Mr. Chin, how many influencers do you have in your team? Some 5, some 10, some whatever. I'll elaborate what is influencers. Chin has done that very well. But Eric says $1 million earner on average has 40 influencers. I'll elaborate later. Hear this. If you don't focus on the growth of the number of influencers, but your sales and your commission very high, Eric Worre said, don't worry, it will come down. But if you focus on the growth of your number of influencers coming in, but your commission haven't caught up, he said, don't worry, it will catch up sooner or later. Now, Zahid and Nolly, just on that point alone, is it worth the understanding? Is that worth the education? Based on what I said. Incredible, right? Clarity.
Yep, incredible. Clarity, yep.
Okay. So what is characteristics of influencer? As Chin's team will know it best. He's educated, but I just like to run through. An influencer is independent. Now look at Inejic. After JV recruited Romy, and Romy didn't depend on JV to help him do demo and all. He became very independent. Cynthia under Romy also became very independent. The influencers, yes.
Bernard, I have slides on this. You want?
Don't need. I also have. Okay, I will give you the original from 2018. Okay.
I have a PowerPoint on this.
I know. I've seen it. Okay. I've seen it. But I'll just run through verbally. Influencer is a problem solver, not the problem. The influencer is not the problem himself. Influencer is consistent, and the influencer creates actions and has big vision. So knowing this, to be a $1 million earner, you need influencers. Everything you do should be centered around there. Everything. Because I recruited one influencer in March 2011, and 10 years later, 150 units came in. Understand what I'm saying? That will just happen.
150,000.
150,000 through Samsia. So imagine your focus is to be how to recruit the diamonds, as someone put it there. Okay? Clarity, but what do we do instead? Carry a lot of water and all that. You're the influencer, maybe already sign up under you, but which is the second thing, listen, which leads me to the second thing. Why attend GoPro? You know, if you listen to Sam Sia, he says, what's the difference between Sam Sia at Bernard Chance and say struggling 6A, 6A2? What's the difference? The only difference is the perspective chord. That is the only difference. Because innately, all of us have the same potential. Agree? The perspective. Now, so if we are to catch influencers, why the heck are we doing things to try to get customers and not getting the perspective across to potential influencers? Listen, many of you already had the Sam Sias and Bernard Chance as your direct downline, but the perspective was never brought across. So what I caught was, number one, perspective is the main determining factor is our ability to show perspective to influencer potential. And in the energy complaint, you only need two separate lines, and you leave a legacy for your family and your next generation. Only two. But why many of us are not finding that? Perspective. So with this clarity, modify a bit of what you do. Number one. Number two, if you are not able to bring across the perspective as well, beg, steal, kill, get them to attend GoPro, because GoPro will be able to show the perspective beyond what we can. Okay, I understand a gentleman called Kelvin Mock didn't see the perspective until he attended EKW. And today he has, in his team, including himself, is maybe 3 or 4 dash 3. I think that's pretty incredible. Okay. Any questions here? Any comments here before I go on to the next thing? The other? Don't have? Okay. Now, I just want to summarize. Actually, that is enough already. You know, all it takes is for you to have a clarity of idea for your next year. You just modify one idea only, one perspective change. Gosh, what will your 2021 be like? Number one. Number two, imagine 20 of your downlines attending, and every single one catch a new perspective. Wow. Wow. You know, so I want to encourage all to be fully present. Those of you, some will still have parental duties and all that, but do what you can. Don't be a Superman thinking you can tahan daytime, do all what you need to do in the daytime, then at night you try to be fully present. I'm sorry, it is very difficult, especially after second day. So start mentally deciding that you are, imagine that you take the plane there and you're going to adapt to the timing, and you guys, some of you guys heard Sam is going to start working that mindset 3 days before the event. 3 days before the event. So that's what I want to share. Perspective. There's too many things down there already, too many. But you guys have heard Sam mentioning that in each day at the elevator, he's chatting with people who attend, and they say 6 years attending, 7 years attending. And I'd like to mention one thing. There's this gentleman, the last 10 years of GoPro, he attended 9. 8 of them, he was a keynote speaker. 1 of them, he was on the panel. So every year he was invited to speak. And he says every time he goes and he brings as much of his team there, his commission goes up as a result. So that's what I want to share. Over to you, Chin.
Thank you, Bernard. Okay, wow. All right. So that is what we have been talking about. Okay, it is the influencers. Influencers. This is what Bernard. Eric Worre uses the language. Okay, so to make it easier, sometimes we call it diamonds. Diamonds. So diamonds is not pangkat. It's diamonds who have the five what you call the characteristic.
Sorry to interrupt. Lovely people, I got to go. Tomorrow, I'm starting a 21 kilometer run at 5:30. So, I wish you all the best, and I'll be seeing you all around. If I don't see you anywhere from now to 11th, I will see you at GoPro, okay? So
Yep.
all the best. Invite as many people, squeeze. As Sam says, if you're 6A and above, don't try to sell anymore. Just sell the GoPro. Okay, so lovely people, have a good evening. Yeah, love you guys.
Okay.
Continue the great work that you are doing.
Thank you, Bernard. Thank you, Bernard.
Welcome. Bye.
Right. Okay. So, okay, guys, I'm going to share something with you so that you will see this is the one that we're talking about. Okay. So, this is diamonds is just a word that we use. So, Eric already call it influencer. Some people call it catalyst, eagles, champions, whatever. All right. So, there are actually 5 things here. The 5 characteristics are this. They are independent. If the diamonds of influencer is independent. Number 2, they are a problem solver. It's not a problem. They are the problem solver. They solve problems. Number 3, they are very high activity wherever they go. Wherever they go, they can actually bring up the activities. Number 4, very consistent, and this is what was lacking from many people. Okay, you look at the top leaders, all of them are consistent. Now, it doesn't mean that they are all working all out all the time. No, but they were consistent. This is very important, consistent. And the last one is they have big dreams. Okay, they have big dreams. Now, do you have big dreams or not? Do you have big dreams? So this afternoon I was watching a video. YouTube, and this guy is Stephen Chow. Okay, so I speak to you in Cantonese. Cantonese first before I explain in English. He said, 少林足球啊，少林足球。He said， 如果有一個人冇咗理想，咁同條鹹魚有咩分別啊？Any people understand or not? I'm Cantonese. 如果一個人冇咗夢想，咁同條鹹魚有咩分別啊？ So he has to speak in Cantonese. Only nice. So what he is saying is Stephen Chow is saying this. He said, he's saying that if we do not have our dreams, then what difference are we with like a ikan masin? You say, are not like a ikan masin if we don't have dreams? Wow, I like it. Okay, even at the time I show you later on. If we do not have dreams, then what difference are we to the ikan masin? You say like this. Okay, so these are the things. Now, these 5 things are not difficult. It is actually not difficult. Not difficult. However, the standard here is very high. So someone of you write down there 40. So actually, when Eric Worre he interviewed those people, he asked them how many key people that you have. Those people actually basically give them 10 to 40. So 40 is people that is very high level. They do this very long time already. Then they would have 30, 40 true leaders. But these are $1 million earners. They earn more than $1 million a year, $1 million a year. So Bernard, after he listened to this, right? So what happened is this. I just want to ask him, Bernard, how many leaders are there in his team? Now I can tell you, he got about 56 at 2 trees. 56 at 2 trees. He has about 56,823. So how many influencers do you have in your team? Now this might surprise you. He has about 50 or more, 56,823 or higher, 50. But Bernard, after he learned this, then he came back and look at his chat again. He said it's about 10 to 15. 10 to 15. What does it tell you? It tells you that some of them actually, they have the pangkat, but they do not have the character. So that's why Eric Worre says, if you are $1 million earner, you would have about 10 to 40, between 10 to 40 influencers in your team. Wow. So all you are doing is you are collecting these type of people. You are collecting. Of course, you want to make yourself one of them also. Okay. So that is how, that's what I'll share with you. Okay. I'm going to show you something again. Okay. Later, after this, show some videos. After this, Nori and Zahid, can you share something with us? Okay. Some nuggets. Let me just. Okay. Let me just search first. I don't want to have problem. All right, so this is Eric Worre. This is quite new. This is something quite new. Can compare with.
Buddy, Eric Worre here. How you doing? It's been a while since I talked to you. I've been scrambling, putting all the final touches of the virtual GoPro together. It's going to start in 9 days. In 9 days, the game is going to change. In 9 days, we're going to make network marketing history. In 9 days, over 40,000 people from over 100 countries and hundreds of companies are going to come together and celebrate, not only celebrate network marketing, but they're going to absolutely transform their businesses. And if you already have a ticket, throw number 7 into the comments. If you already have your ticket to the virtual GoPro, I'm really excited. I wanted to give you a quick update and tell you about a couple things. First of all, the event starts December 11th. And a couple things that we're going to do. We're going to go about 9 hours of content per day, December 11, 12, and 13. And what I want you to imagine, we've crafted the information and the content so you can have a breakthrough. If you're in network marketing, you can have a breakthrough by attending this event. This isn't just for entertainment. It's not just for fun. This is literally so you can close 2020 super strong and set yourself up so 2021 is the best year of your lives. If you're up for that, say I'm in. Put I'm in into the comments, okay? So in order to do that, we're going to focus during the event on 5 specific areas. Area number 1 is what we're calling the perfect presentation, teaching you how to give the perfect presentation for more effectiveness with prospects, with your team, with follow-up. How do you give a perfect presentation in network marketing? So we're going to teach you how to do that, number 1. Number 2, social media. How do you achieve social media excellence? And we have a group of people that are going to absolutely astound you when it comes to what you're going to learn about social media excellence during this event. Number 3, where people really struggle, is duplication. How do you, it's one thing to get yourself productive, but how do you get your team productive? How do you take people from dependence to independence? Isn't that the goal? Isn't that freedom? Going from dependence to independence. We're going to spend a lot of time on duplication, creating radical duplication within your organization. Number 4 is leadership. How do you become a more effective leader? Because if 2 organizations of the same size, if one has a great leader and the other one doesn't, the one with the great leader is going to rise. So even if you don't consider yourself a leader, we're going to show you how to be more effective. If you're already a good leader, we'll show you how to be great. So perfect presentation, social media, duplication, leadership. That's what we're going to cover for the first 2 days. And then the third day is all about total transformation. If you're ready to reinvent yourself, take yourself to another level, if you're ready to totally break out and stop playing small, we're going to equip you, number one, but then we're going to prepare you for total transformation in 2021. You're going to leave there with a plan. So as you can tell, I'm pretty excited. We got some celebrity, we got some excitement, we got some fun, we got incredible speakers from around the world that are going to be joining us. I can't wait to let everybody see our $20 million studio that we have built here in Las Vegas. It's going to be showcased for the very first time around the world. There's nothing like it on planet Earth, and you're all going to be a part of it. So I want to congratulate you, those of you who have a ticket. And I also want to tell you one thing.
You can hear?
Tomorrow night, December 3rd at midnight,
Very hot.
the ticket prices go up. Right now, you can get a ticket for the virtual GoPro. Just going to virtualgopro.com, you can get a ticket. Virtual GoPro, one word, virtualgopro.com. Get a ticket. It's $297. As of midnight on December 3rd, the price goes to $397. Still a bargain, still an absolute steal. But if you don't have your ticket yet and you're thinking of attending, save $100 and get your ticket now before you forget about it. If you have people on...
Okay, it was stuck, is it? Last part. All right, so I want to say this again first, okay? Now, the ticket is $297. $297. It is going up to $397. $397. Okay, in I think tonight is going to $397. But don't buy that $397 ticket. Okay, I would suggest this. You need to talk to your leaders, find a way out. Now, many of our teams, they are actually doing stay in. So when you're going to stay in, you're going to pay for the hotel. You're also going to pay for the food, right? You're going to order food to eat. What my suggestion is this. I suggest this. If you have any new friends that wants to come in last minute, okay, don't need to buy the GoPro GPRMV ticket at $400 to $397. Don't do that. But you can let them join into your team and let them go and study together. Okay, unless they want to do it at home, then they have to buy the ticket. If not, you let them come into your team. But they cannot come free. They still have to pay the tickets. They still have to pay. How much? Like 500 ringgit, for example. Okay, this is just my suggestion. But you use the money to pay for the food. Okay. I mean, it's okay. You don't need to really go for the $397 tickets. Sam knows this, but when he is on the Zoom, he has to say this because there are people from India, other areas. Okay. But for us, we already bought many tickets. Everybody, they all know sometimes we might have 1 or 2 extra person that comes in. They are okay with us. But again, don't let them come in for free. I think it is only it's fair that they also pay something. Okay. So you talk to your leaders about this. Okay. Let me just show you one more video. Then I'll pass time to Zahid Noli. Okay. All right. Where was that? Okay, this one.
Let me show you what's going on.
This is
here.
Marina.
So
It's
some of you
actually Eric Worre's wife.
have been following the lives that I've been doing. So finally one side wall is up, almost up. There is one row left, but look at this. See all the trusses that have lights on them. They have speakers on them. There is one ring. There is another ring. There is another ring outside that has all these lights up here. So I mean, it's just like so unbelievable. Look at this, all that technology. Like, so this screen is up. You saw that one before. And there is another one. You see that structure? It's already all up, and they're connecting all those panels. And so, yeah, this is our stage.
All right. Okay. Okay, so that's it. That's their 20 million studio. You know what happened to that? Actually, he wanted to rent it from Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins ran a program for 20,000 participants few months ago. Okay, Tony Robbins ran a program for 20,000. So after the 20,000 programs run, so Eric Worre was very convinced that wow, it's possible. People can actually stay on and continue with the training. So he actually went to Tony Robbins and asked Tony Robbins, bro, can you rent me the place or not? Tony Robbins said, no, because at that time, the many people want to rent from them. Not only Eric Worre, but the government, the elections. US is going through elections. They actually wanted to rent from him. Tony Robbins said, no, this is for internal use only. So Eric Worre, after he kind of think about it, he decided to do his own. He's going to invest in his own properties. So this will cost him 20 millions. Right? Okay, so Noli and Zahid, are you there? Who's speaking?
Okay, Zahid, start first.
We got 2 in 1 now. Hi, Zahid.
Hi, Sifu Chin, Master Sifu Chin. Thank you very much. You know what is expensive? I've been thinking, well, you know what is expensive? Not making any change. The price of doing the same old thing is far higher than the cost of change. How many of you agree that? Type A. If you agree, just type 1. Do you agree? Yes, and I congratulate all of you who are in this room because this is change. You know what happened to Asia? You know what happened to Asia? Now, what are they doing now? All the planes they cannot fly. What do? They do food deliveries. They started a platform on this agriculture. That is not transformation. That is change. Okay. So I acknowledge, I congratulate all of you who are here because we need to change. Yeah? Because if you don't change, we finish. So just now, Sifu Bunat was mentioning about fish, about pond, MLM pond. So what's missing there is the what? The fisherman. I have a story about this. You like to hear a story about this, about the fisherman? How many of you are actually angler here in this room? How many of you go fish? How many of you angler? Yeah. So what do you normally catch when you go fishing in the pond? What do you catch? This is very, very interesting story related to this change thing. Okay. So the whole lobster. that's good. You fish and you get lobster. Oh, wow, that's great. Okay. It depends on where you fish. Right? If the pond is bigger, then you can probably get a bigger fish. If it is just a small well, a small pond, you get a small fish. Okay. Anyway, so the story goes like this. There was once a fisherman. He went fishing in a pond. Of course, normally if you fish in a pond, there will be like a few other people fishing along. I mean, just angler, not fisherman, angler. Okay. So he casts his line. Yeah. So after 2-3 minutes, the fish is on the hook. So he pulled the line, right? He reeled the line. And you know what? He got a big fish, like huge fish, like 20 kilos, and almost a meter long. It's big fish. So what did he do? He unhooked the fish and he threw back in the water. He threw back in the water the fish. So the fellow anglers was watching. What is that guy doing? He's throwing back the big fish into the water. Yeah. So okay, never mind. Probably he doesn't like the fish. Okay, no worry. Okay, let's go fishing. Okay. So they all went back fishing. So this guy also went back fishing, threw back the line into the water and fish. And then after about 5 minutes, zap, he get another fish. There was fish on the line, so he get another fish. So he reel in the line, and he pull up small fish. It's about this size, probably about 3 inches long, small fish. He unhooked the fish, and he kept it in the basket. So that the other guy was watching. This guy is strange. The big fish he threw back in the water, but the small fish he kept it. Maybe he liked that particular fish. Okay, no problem. Okay, so everybody went back fishing. So fish again, and then one more time he got he fish on, right? So he reeled in the line, and true enough, this time around he got a big fish, bigger than the first one, a big one. So he unhooked the fish, and you know what did he do with the fish? Do you know what he do with the fish? He threw back. I threw back in the water. Who said that? So
Me, Agatul.
Yeah, he threw back in the water. And that guy, the fellow fisherman, the fellow anglers cannot tahan already. What is, if you don't like the fish, just give it to me, give it to us. We've been here for like 1 hour, no fish. We don't get any fish. And you get big fish and threw back in the water. So they came, hey, dude, if you don't like that fish, give it to us, okay? Don't throw it back. Yeah, so you know what he said? Fishermen, they don't speak loudly, right? They just speak very slowly. You actually don't understand my situation. Come, I show you. You will understand. Come to my house. So he brought the fellow anglers to his house, which is nearby. So he took him straight to the kitchen. Okay. This is actually the size of my pan, my frying pan. If I keep the big fish, then it will not fit into my frying pan. That's why I only keep the small fish. Get it? So
Yeah.
the frying pan is our mind. The fish is what things to come. Sometimes we are so used to the small thing. We make 3,000, 4,000, and then suddenly someone said, you can actually make 50,000 a month. You can make 100,000 a month. And we just cannot fathom, that's too big. I cannot do that. I cannot imagine myself earning 50,000 a month. I cannot imagine making 100,000 a month. Yeah, because we are so used to small things. So when our mind is bigger, we can accept bigger things. If our mind is small, big things cannot come in. And that's why the stress on going to this big event. When you are at that big event, you will see people making, not only 1 million a year, it's 1 million a month. Can you imagine it? It's 1 million a month. Okay. So over here, none of us are making 1 million a month. You need to listen to those guys who make 1 million a month, or $1 million a year. Even if 1 million a year, that's US dollars, meaning 4 million ringgit a month here. Yeah. So that's why when we ask you to go. It's for your own good. Go is for your own good. Yeah. And you just cannot stress it enough the importance of going to the event. So you go there, and we learn. And you know, guys, most of the thing that when we go to the event, yes, we learn some new lessons, new technique, that kind of thing. But I think for me, the biggest thing that when you go to big event like that, it's all about stories. You know, I can assure you, when you go there, you probably have heard the things that they are going to say. I mean, at some point, if you have been in the business for quite some time, you heard this before. Yeah. But what we need to hear is the story. The story is different. You want to listen to someone who 5 years ago was living on the street, and then now he get invited to speak in front of thousands of people on stage because he's making 1 million a year, and that's the kind of story you want to listen. Yeah. So come to the event. You still have time to invite few of your team members who are not here, who are not signing up for the event. Come, and you be sure your business will explode. Yeah. That's it for now, because I need to allocate more time for my partner because she has a lot of things that you want to share with you. I mean, she is a good teacher. When she opens her mouth, you take note. For me, you just listen for your own enjoyment. It's okay. But for her, you take note. All right, guys. Over to you, my business partner, my partner.
All right, how long do I have? Sam already inside here. All right. Okay, give me like 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Okay, 20 minutes. You go ahead first. Sam can wait 20 minutes. Sam, I welcome you, Sam.
All right, very well. All right.
Hey, wait,
Any
Nolly.
business need tools.
Nolly.
The dentist need tools. What is that?
Nolly, can I go first?
Here.
Can you let Sam go first?
No problem. Can.
Okay, thanks. Because we want to save the best for last, ma. So you come later, ma.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Cheers, guys. This is Kangen Water. Cheers to you guys.
Cheers.
Great. Okay. So I'm supposed to talk for 1 hour tonight. No, just kidding. Just 15 minutes. So Shifu Shaw. Our Chin Shaw Fong has changed his name from Chin Shaw Fong to Shaw Fong. I'm supposed to share some nuggets. What more nuggets can I share? I already shared. I think many of you have already heard, have seen me enough for me to share with you whatever nuggets shared. But okay, anyway, coming to GoPro, it is, it is an event that, why do you go to events? Why do I go for trainings? Tomorrow I'm getting up at 5 o'clock a.m. That's why I requested with Shifu Shaw for me to go first before Nolly. And thank you so much, Nolly, for being so obliging. Appreciate that. I'm getting up at 5 o'clock tomorrow to attend a 6 a.m. Zoom call with one American guy. Go to consciousmillionaire.com. That's the guy whom I'm actually being coached by. I just paid $1,000 US to be coached by him over the internet over a period of 6 weeks. So why am I attending training? Because these people, they have things to offer to me. Certain. I say the thing is that is this, guys. All of us, right? All of us, we don't know what we don't know. Would you agree? We do not know what we do not know.
Agree.
So that's why I sign up. I pay $1,000 US to listen to this guy over 7 weeks, for 2 hours. And I've attended about 4 sessions already. I've gotten my money's worth. And the same thing with GoPro. Okay, so I think I don't want to talk about GoPro. The only thing is, when I got to go to GoPro, I realized how little that I knew about this business that I've been doing for the last 9 years then. All right, so I still continue going. I still keep going for my education. In fact, I was just telling myself that I'll be wanting to pick up 10 books on selling, right? And by the way, I want to admit here that I've not ever read a single book on selling. So just imagine you have not ever read a single, if you have never ever read a single book on selling, and if you're going to read 10 books on selling, how much better will you be at selling? You'd be a lot better, wouldn't you? Right? So the same thing with events like GoPro. When you go in there, you're going to come out a better person. You come out to be a better recruiter for sure. Okay. And you know, there's this question which was posed to us at GoPro. Ask us to rate ourselves after learning what we learned from GoPro. You know, what kind of rating I give myself after going to GoPro, as far as my my competency level in network marketing is. My competency level in network marketing, guys, my competency level in network marketing. I want y'all to sort of type in the chat box. At what level do you rate me as far as my competency in network marketing is? Can y'all just type in from 1 to 10? 10 being the super, the perfection already, and 1 being not good at all. Can I invite y'all to type in how you rate me? Are you getting what I'm saying? Okay, thank you so much, Jackson. Y'all rate me very high. Gosh, 10. All right. Zahid, 3. Actually, my competency as far as my network marketing is concerned, right? I gave myself a level 2. Right. I didn't know I was probably I probably rated myself at level 5 before I went to GoPro. But after I went to GoPro, I saw that my competency level was only level 2. All right. So there's still so much more for me to equip myself with. And what I can say is this, if you guys think that you're already good enough, if you're already good enough, right, you don't have to go for any training. But look, that is really nonsense. Nobody who's serious enough in their business, right, will ever say that they are good enough. All right. And I really subscribe to what I've just said just now, the phrase, we do not know what we do not know. So, and how many of you here agree with me that the more that we know, the more that we discover that there's a lot we don't know? If you agree with me there, can you just type in I? If you agree with my statement. Yeah. So what I can say is always always keep your mind open to learn new things. And when you know that, see, the thing is, when you're getting new ideas, right? Ideas are very ideas really add a lot of money to your pocket. Having ideas, okay. So that's why I go for all these events. I don't only go for GoPro, but GoPro, like I said, it is the grandfather of all network marketing events. So I can't stress enough. So those guys are, I mean, like earlier, I was I was telling y'all the ideas of y'all must get together, attend this GoPro together. Don't just watch it alone in your house, because it's going to be very challenging for you, because the hours are stacked against us. When they are starting, it's 11 p.m. We are just about to start. They start at 8 a.m., which is 11 p.m. for us. So I really highly encourage you guys to get together, do a stay in and watch together, because when you're together, right, the energy is going to be different. The camaraderie, the dynamics, the group dynamics, is going to keep you awake. All right. And for those of you who have really joined in the group, well and good. For those who haven't, please create a group for yourself. or join another group who has already got something going. And also invite those people who have not already registered. And for those of you who have not already registered, join these groups. But I want to just say something to you. Don't be so cheapskate about it and want to go in there for free. You know, each of us paid $297 US, and it's going up to $397 in another perhaps another 16 hours time to go up to $397. So for this small price of $297, you also be getting some bonuses worth about $4,000 US. In fact, the more you pay for any training event, the more attention you'll be paying. So this event, if it's given to you for free, right, you probably won't pay any attention. So really, and take this opportunity, invite your team member who hasn't already registered, get them on board, invite them to come for your stay in and watch together. You must always get them to pay something, so that when they pay something, right, there's something at stake, so their intelligence will go up. So that's it from me, Shaw. I've really nothing more to share other than to say that you get a lot more if you were to attend a GoPro.
Yep.
So thank you so much for having me. All right. So
Thanks,
I look
Sam.
forward to listening to Nolly and the rest.
Thanks,
all right.
Sam.
Take care, guys.
We'll meet you on
all right.
Zoom next week.
Yes. Okay, then take care.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Sam. All right. Noli, pass to you. Okay, maybe just 15, 20 minutes. I know we are supposed to have 8:30 to 10:30, but we have an earlier meeting 1 hour, right? So it's okay. We maybe will be able to finish by 10 o'clock, 10 plus like that. We may finish a bit earlier, okay? So Noli, yeah, time to you.
All right. All right, I just continue, okay? Okay, everyone said, in order to be successful in this business, network marketing business, we have to improve. Yeah? Every day we have to improve, to learn and improve 3 areas: mindset, skills, and system. So where you want to learn this? You should go to GoPro. Why? Because that is the proven, yeah, is the stage whereby we learn from a lot of people, yeah. There's nobody of course, in our business that make $1 million US in a month, yeah. And then just a number of people that make $1 million a year. So there, people that they put on stage is the people that already make $1 million US. All of them, all of them on the stage. So surely you're gonna learn from the best, yeah. And another one, actually, we are given the free perks, yeah. The online training, we can access to the online training throughout the year. It's worth $4,530 US. You can learn a lot of things like social media, and then how to do the presentation by, I think, Bogus. And then you can access it. Even actually, I signed up to GoPro Academy, which I paid some amount of money. I have to pay before, not during this. So, but if you sign up for GoPro, you receive that, yeah, free for the whole year, so that we can learn, and then we can teach our group, yeah, how to do all the social media and all those things. And another thing is association. When you see other people successful, sure you want to be successful too, yeah? Or else, you don't have any example, yeah? Any example, you don't have benchmark, yeah? Benchmark on the income, benchmark on the work ethic. For example, we attended the 7 days recruitment challenge just about last week, 7 days, yeah? And then we listen to stories. There's a lot of stories. One of I really amazed with this Stormy Wellington. She actually recruit 4,300. Yeah, personally recruit 4,300. And then the customer, personal customer, 26,000 customer, and her group is 500,000. And she never stopped never stop recruitment. Never stop recruitment. That's the thing, when you go to GoPro, actually you listen to story. Yeah. Because for me, I think for all of us, actually we don't like, you know, when like your upline say, okay, you do this and do this, yeah? We don't like being asked to do things. But we are more into like when we listen, we feel like, hey, we want also to do. We just like our own will. So when you go GoPro, you listen to so many stories. So you have to see the benchmark. Where are you? Do you do recruitment? Do you see people every day? So that's the thing, you know, we have to set our benchmark. In order for us to be successful like them, we have to raise our standard. If we don't raise our standard, we won't get that kind of income, yeah. And another one in GoPro, those people is talking from experience. It's not theory. So we learn better. Yeah, it's not. If we ourselves want to do the business and try and error, you know, it's kind of hard. You don't want to have a lot of errors in doing the business because it's gonna waste our time. But when go there, we listen to stories. They are talking through their experience. We just duplicate because this is a duplication business. It just duplicate. You don't have to reinvent the wheel if you know how to be successful. Is doing this and that. Like, you know, we have to go and meet people. One example, I remember this person. I can't remember. Is it Aman from Dubai. Actually, he bring 3,000 people to GoPro. He said he was shy, very shy last time. So what he do actually, every day he have to say hi to people in the mall. You say, hey, hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? 100 people to, you know, to so that he are able to do prospecting. So that's how we learn. Yeah, that's how we learn. And then another thing is why we should go to GoPro, because we're gonna learn new stuff. Because for me, actually, social media is I'm very weak. Social media, I'm very weak, you know. And then sometimes I don't have interest to do. Don't really, you know. I like easy. Okay lah. I only have offline, you know, not online. But you know, when you go GoPro, you will listen how actually they gonna share with you how they do it. Everyone said we have to know we should improve in mindset, in the skill, and also the system. We need to develop the system how to do the social media. We have to learn. So at GoPro, we just, you know, duplicate. Of course, you cannot duplicate all, but you have to adapt. Which one you after GoPro? We take a lot of notes. We have to read the note after, or we do the brainstorming. We have to choose the one that we want to implement. Of course, we cannot implement all, but choose the one that's suitable to you. So that's the thing. And another reason why we should go to GoPro, because I remember Sipu Bernard said, this person by the name of Antonio, he actually brought about five people the first GoPro, and the next GoPro is 150, and the last one is 1,500 people. And how the business grow from, I think, around 20,000 or 50,000 US dollar, and then after that 200,000 US dollar. And the last one is 1.5 million. Okay. So you know, you can see, you know, the that is proven and is structured. So that's the place that we should go and learn. And then for me, there's no reason that we don't want to go, because if we don't go, we're gonna waste our time. And not only we go to GoPro, but we really have to go. We have to be there. That's why Master Sibuchin said it's good to be together. Just, you know, we have to be together during GoPro, and after that, it's like you go to US lah or the GoPro, why we really have to pay attention. And then because we have to stay up late at night from 12 until 9 in the morning. So it's good to be together to learn, and then after that, brainstorm what should we do next. I think that's all from me. Is it 20 minutes? I'm not sure. All right, thank you. I think that's all.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I just okay, I'm just going to show you something which you maybe after that we can finish. All right. So before I show you something first, just let me give you the what to do. Okay, you must first claim your ticket. If you haven't claimed your ticket first, you must claim the ticket. Go to email and check this. Claim. I type down there. Claim your GoPro tickets now. Okay. It is about around 17th of November. So you can check around that next few days. You check. Claim your GoPro tickets now. So once you click on the email, they will bring you to another web page. Then you just have to type in your information. Type in the emails that you are receiving this that you register for it. Okay. So or you can search the sender. Sender is GoPro network marketing pro.com. Okay, now all right, so that's one thing. The other thing is like this. It starts when 11th midnight means 11th it means 11 punya malam. Okay, sometimes we say 12 midnight, we don't know is the early midnight or the late midnight. So it's on the 11 punya malam. All right, it finished when? The first day? The first day will be until 9 a.m. If it's 9 hours, 9 hours and 12, right? So it ends at 9 a.m. 12. Now, so what are you going to do is I'm going to teach you this. All you need to do is this. You need to, if you are daily, you just do your things like normal like that. On the first day, you'll be in trouble. Second day, you come out already. You cannot do like that. You need to prepare yourself. Just like you go to US. Okay? If you are going to the US, you'll be packing your clothes, everything, all these kind of things. You know that there will be a time freedom. Okay? It's 11 p.m. Sam. I thought it's 12 p.m. 12 p.m. 12 a.m. 1 hour later.
To make people ready.
No, actually, if you look at the the website, the timing is like they revise the time. So it's always better to be ready.
Okay, you just come in one earlier 1 hour earlier So before 11 p.m. you go to everybody go online already. Now, so this is what we are going to do. Okay. Now, very simple one. There are plans to do it. Some people say, how to 12 to 8, 12 to 8. Plan solve the problem. Okay. What is the influencer? The second most important thing, solve the problem, right? So how do you solve the problem? Very simple. If on the 12 you go to sleep, on the 11th night you go to have a meeting, and then the next day you go to sleep at 9 o'clock a.m. Okay. So that means the one day before pada 10 hari bulan, okay, you need to learn how to sleep at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. That means another one day earlier on the 9th, you better sleep at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. For some people already okay, they say no problem. Okay, it also means that you need to sleep in the afternoon. You need to not nap, you have to sleep. Really have to sleep. Okay, don't let your phone, don't let the other people kacau you. You just find a time to really go and sleep. Sleep there. So if you don't sleep, if you don't plan, you just do like that, then of course you get into problem. So you got to plan like that, okay? So remember, so you got to plan, you got to start on the 9th. You don't start on the 11th. On the 9th night time, don't sleep already. 2, 3 a.m. or sleep. Okay, I'm very good at this, no problem. Okay? But the next day on the 10th, then I have to sleep at 5 or 6 a.m. How do I do it? I need to sleep in the afternoon. I need to sleep in the afternoon. That's why they are checking in earlier, one day earlier. They are going to do that. Some of you, I know you're checking in one day earlier. Some of you, you're doing it at home. Now, this is important. As a leaders, those leaders, you have to make sure you tell them. Some of them, they just take this simply, you know. That's why we get into trouble sometimes when people take this simply. So you already signed up, you want to attend, but you did not squeeze. You did not squeeze. You did not really learn. You do not really learn. It's like, you know, sometimes we just have to learn. Okay, we have to learn. If today you are going to stay with Eric Worre for one night lah, you want to fly to LA, stay with one night, you want to squeeze him for everything, right? You don't want to ask him to teach you how to do demo or teach me. No, you want to squeeze every ounce out of him, right? So that you can really learn it. You make it's just one day. So in this case, it's only just 3 days. Okay, now, and the other thing is like this. On the last day is actually 13th. By the time you finish, you have 14, it is like something like 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. on the 14th. Okay, I would suggest again, leaders, try not to check out on 14th. You must need a debrief. You need a debrief. Okay, now other than that, I don't think there is any other things problem. You just prepare your coffee, make sure you have the internet, coffee or tea 24 hours, you know, and the food, keep it simple. I'm sure that you all can tapao. Okay, just no need to be so fancy lah. Just order pizza and food, nasi lemak or whatever, mix like that, so everybody eat the same thing. If you are doing group studies, this is what we suggest you. Okay, keep it simple so that you is easy. Okay, who say someone is hitting 100,000 last month? Oh, I know who. Okay, Zahid. Okay, Zahid, you want to share this? Ustazah, right?
Yes, sir. I think I keep it till Sunday because every Sunday 10 a.m. We have this interview with top leaders. So people who have achieved some significant level in the business will be my guests. So I will ask them what they do. And then this time we have a brand new 6A on board, a brand new 6A, and as my guest. And last month, you only last month, she and her group all within 8 points, within 8 points. How many machines? Take a guess. How many machines? 12.
50.
12. 12 machines. And what kind of machine? All K8. And all cash. All cash or full credit cards. So she had a goal. She worked for it. I saw her message. She was all over the place. She was in Kedah, in Perak, in Melaka, in Pahang, and it's all over. During this time. So it's very inspirational, and I am so glad that she'll be speaking this Sunday. She'll be sharing her story this Sunday. If you are free, if you're not doing anything important, you can come in. We will send the link so you can come in. And it's going to be in BM, okay? It's going to be in BM.
Is it in Zoom or is it on Facebook?
We do both, Zoom and Facebook.
You'll be on Facebook Live, okay? We will send a link to you, guys. So anyone of you want to, you can. 10 a.m. on
10
Sunday.
10 Sunday. Yeah, we'll be in BM.
Okay, in BM.
If you want, I think I can set for the, what is that feature?
Interpreter.
Translation, I don't know. Maybe just listen to VM. I mean, sometimes it's just distracting. I mean, you guys understand, no problem, right? So it's going to be very, very good. I mean, all the while we've been hearing, is it possible? 6-figure a month? Is it possible? Yes, this is possible. This is from normal people, just like you and me. She's not like, some big big guy coming down from the sky. He's just just regular on the ground, just like all of us. Okay, so don't miss it this Sunday. We will blast it. All the announcement are actually done in our page. You can follow our page, Top Performance Group. Everything is there. So in case you missed it, you can go there, check it out.
Facebook Live, you can just check on Zahid Saleh, okay? So it'll be there.
It'll be yeah, the page, because mine is personal, so there'll be page
Top Performance
group, yeah, Top Performance Group.
Top Performance Group, okay? So Facebook Top.
You guys can also listen last week. Last week is so good. We interviewed Asma, our CCA in the group, going to be CCA 2-2.
Okay, thank you. All right, guys. So you heard it. This is someone from 5A going to 6A. Okay, so this is the last month for her to go up to 6A. Actually, this is the second account.
Yeah.
This is the second account, right? First account already 6A, long time already. So this is the second account going for 6A, and in this already 100,000 1 month, 100,000. Someone please type down there 100,000 ringgit. Okay, do you know how much is 100,000 ringgit or not? If you want to order food delivery for 10 ringgit, 100,000 is how many plates you can order? That means 10,000 plates. 10,000 plates. Okay, so that is that means 10,000 plates means 100 of us here. Now we have online 100 of us here. We can eat 100 times. So that is how they get 100,000. Now, friends, can I ask you, if you have 100,000 now this month, would you change your finance for a bit? Would it help you in your finance? 100,000.
Yes.
Yes. Right. Yes. Okay. Now,
Exactly.
but you are saying you are talking about someone who is earning 100,000, Ustaja, okay, but she haven't attended GoPro yet. So why do we need to do GoPro? Why do we want to earn? We already earn 100,000 a month. We have people earn 100,000 a month. So why do you still want to go GoPro? Now, because the reason is this: you want to make that 100,000 every month.
1 million.
Okay, 1 million a year, right? More than 1 million a year. So there is a difference between doing one time or doing. That's why we are going to learn that. And number two, we want to change the 100,000 from from active income into passive income. Okay, look at Sam. Sam's passive income is much more than 100,000 a month. Much more than. How much, Sam? Your passive income?
Enough.
What do you mean by enough? To you, enough, and to us is very different.
Enough for another 100 years.
Okay, and you want to sustain growth. You want to make until your passive income, it will continue to grow. That's what we say network marketing. So network marketing is not about selling some things, but that one helps us started, help us to earn enough income to get us started. How many of you have earned 5,000, five-figure income, more than 10,000 in your second month, third month, fourth month? Many of you, you have earned this before. But I know all of us, this is not what we actually want. What we want is the passive income. So that's why GoPro. Okay, now I'm going to share some slides with you. Prepare within 15 minutes. I will do it quick as I can. There are some slides. There will be some short videos about Eric Worre. So we'll start. Okay, someone called me early this morning. He asked me, he said, Mr. Chin, how should I treat my business? How should I treat my business? How should I treat my Kangen business? He says. Okay, let me show it to you. How should I treat my Kangen water business? After I talked to him, there was 1 hour. I sore throat already. After that, I come back, I sit down, then I started to write out these 4 things. Okay, I write out these 4 things. I went on internet and look at other seafood, other Eric Worre's, what do they talk about it, and I put this. There are 4. Okay, only 4 things. All right, are you ready? So this is the last round already. We finished this. We finished already. He says, you must, if you want to do well in your Kangen water business, number 1, you must treat your Kangen business like a business, not like a hobby. Because if you work like a business, you'll be paid like a business. If you work like a hobby, it will cost you like a hobby. Hobby costs us money. Hobby doesn't make us money. So here's the thing, when you do business, when you do Kangen water business, did you do it like a business or not? My friends, if you are opening a restaurant here, would you go to restaurant every day and open the restaurant every day? Or you do it like a hobby? Suka buka, tidak buka. Okay, that's why we say the suka time. People do it like suka time. You get what I mean? So if you are doing business, my friend, do you need to invest into the business? Do you need to invest into the business? Yeah. So congratulations, pat yourself. Pat yourself if you already sign up for GoPro network marketing, because you know you are investing in yourself. You know everything that you learn, it's going to help you a little bit better in your presentations, a little bit better in your mindset, a little bit better in your confidence, a little bit better on your desire to succeed. Everything that you learn. Everything you learn. For us, we are leaders. We rather you go in and listen to directly GoPro and all those top leaders. You learn from there rather than you come and tell us, hey, how come I cannot close sales like that. No, we are willing to help you. But you know that this is the time. Now, think about it. If you learn a little bit better on your presentation, a little bit better on how to talk business with other people, learn a little bit better on how big is this business, so that now your desire is higher and your dream is bigger. What would it do to you in 2021? Every customer that you see, every prospect that you see, you will do the presentation a bit better. Your closing skill is a bit better. Your confidence is a bit better. Your dream is a bit higher. Your energy is higher. Your attractiveness, your energy is higher. You are attracting people. You get what I mean? So treat your business like a business, not like a hobby. Okay. So this is number one. All right. So number two, this is from Eric Warrior. Okay. I want you to see this, okay? Treat your business like a job, not like a boss, okay? All right, I'm going to show you something very interesting. Where is it? Where's my share screen? Did you see the share screen just now? No.
Not yet.
Wow, I was just talking. I don't know that you all didn't see this. Okay. So treat your business like a job. Sorry, this is the first one. Treat your business, Kangen business, like a business, not like a hobby. Very important. You don't open up your restaurant suka-suka buka, suka-suka tidak buka. No, you open up your restaurant every day. You don't get discouraged when your restaurant today got raining, people doesn't come in. You don't discourage. You think of method. So how solve the problem? What should we do differently tomorrow? Okay, so you treat your Kangen business like a business. Work like a business and be paid like a business. Work like a hobby and it will cost you like a hobby. Okay, so this is first one. Second one from Eric Warre. Very interesting. He says, treat your business like a job, not like a boss. Okay, actually he says, treat your Kangen business like a job, not like a business. He actually say like that, no? Okay. Yes, I don't know sharing. Okay, I'm going to share it with you here. This is so interesting. I was looking at Eric already. Said, wow. He said, treat your business like a. Where's my?
Like a job.
So all this is very, very. So now, just now I just told you that you must treat your Kangen water like a business, right? Now Eric already said you must treat your Kangen water business like a job, you know. Okay, but you listen to him why he say like that. Okay.
Number one of maximizing your performance is employing yourself. Understanding that most people are employee-minded, so they respond to a boss, they respond to authority. Sometimes you need to be the only authority for you, causing you to play bigger. Treat this like a job. Write this down. Treat your business like a job, not like a business. And here's why. You'll show up every day for a job. You call it a business, you give yourself a free pass every single minute. You're the worst boss in the world when it comes to productivity. You give yourself a day off. You let yourself show up late. You let yourself leave early. You let yourself have a 4-hour lunch. You let yourself have 8 months a year of vacation. That's what you do right now, if you're honest. That's what you let yourself do. You give yourself a pass, and you're not serving the employee that is you. So let's start with this. If you're going to treat this like a job, would it be a good idea that your job has hours that you respect? Yes or no? Now, if I ask you what your hours are, there isn't 100 people in the room that could tell me what their hours are. Their hours are just when I feel like it. That's your hours. When I feel inspired, when I'm in the mood, in between my other stuff, once I'm done cleaning the house, after I'm done with my job, Saturdays if there's no other household chores, if I have enough energy, then I will. And you cannot expect to have a high level return on your business if you're giving that type of a commitment. So this was a trick for me, actually. I've been a people pleaser my whole life. I grew up, just wanting approval of other people. Wanting approval from my family, wanting approval from my friends. I was never in the cool group in school. I wanted approval from the popular kids in school. I was never one of the popular kids in school. I wanted approval from my coaches in sports. I wanted approval in every direction, so I would perform in order to get their approval. I'd jump up and down to get their approval. But what happened for me when I got involved in network marketing is, one, most of the time I had to do it with nobody around. And here's something else for your notes. It's what you do when no one is looking that will make the difference in your business. It's what you'll do when nobody's watching, nobody's there, nobody's giving you a pat on the back that's going to make a difference between success or failure. That's what's going to be the major defining factor for you.
Okay, so let me just explain this. For some of you, what do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, what do you mean? So first one, treat your Kangen business like a business, not like a hobby. All right. Then secondly, treat your Kangen business like a job, not like a boss or not like a business. Just now Eric already said this. What does it mean? It means like this. When it comes to mindset about your business, you need to think like a businessman. You need to think like you already invested 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 500,000, 1 million. You already invest into the business. You got to do it. Number one. But it comes to activity, you better treat yourself like a job. I have someone, my boss will be not happy. Now, very simple. If you want to earn 20,000 a month, I ask you, what do you need to do? Every day, how many hours you need to work? 20,000. Every day, how many hours? Tell me. If you want to earn 20,000 a month.
12 hours.
12 hours. Right? Okay. 8 to 12 hours. Up to you, right? Okay. All right. Now, but let's say someone is earning 2,000 a month. 2,000 a month. Okay. They're working for somebody. 2,000 a month. How many hours he has to work in a day?
2 hours.
No 2 hours. Someone is working. Someone, you are working. You're working, you ambil gaji. You ambil gaji, okay? 2,000 a month. This is your ambil gaji, okay? How many hours you have to work a day?
8
8 hours. 8 hours, my friend. So if you want to earn more, you better make yourself more effective. Better make yourself effective. So these are the two things. Okay, work like a job, like you have a boss to answer to. So Eric already said he make the trick in his mind. So this is what I do. Okay, This is what I do. Last time, I know I am someone that if got people push me, I work better one. How many of you are you like me? Type in one. Yeah, type one. Kalau ada bos panggil, ha, wah, semua pun boleh buat. Okay, kalau boss come and pressure you, hey, how come you didn't do this one? I will do. You know, now I'm doing my own business. Problem, started to think like that. So you know what I did? I have a trick. You know, a trick. I started to create a boss. My boss is not my wife lah. My not is boss. You know how I create a boss? I say, okay, Tuhan is my boss. I say God is my boss. Now I'm working. So if I want to earn 10,000, I want to earn 20,000. I better make the time. I better do up the time. Now, of course, this is starting the time is important. After that, then when you have groups growing like that, then it will be easier. But starting that time is so easy. So that's why I started. I say 1 demo a day. This is how I started. Okay, 1 demo a day, but I work for 8 hours, 9 hours. I have to go out every day. I have to have breakfast with somebody. I have to get lunch with somebody, brunch with somebody. I get tea time with somebody, and I will just talk to people. But I will try to get 1 demo a day. Then later on in the second month, I will try to do 1 demo plus 1 marketing plan. Now, when you continue to do this, after 2 months, 3 months, what happened? After not 2 months, after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, then you started not free. Your downline call you. Can you come and help me or not? Can you come and help me? Come and help me. I got someone interested. Can you come and help me? Oh, so that is what happened. Okay, so treat your current business like a business. Okay, so this is the one, not like a hobby. Okay, secondly, treat your current business like a job, not like a boss. So you treat yourself like you have a boss, you have the answer. So you push yourself. Okay, so now that's number 2. Okay, number 2. What's the number 3? Eric Worre also, he says this. He said, treat your current business like a game, not like a work. Okay, treat your current business like a game, not like a work. Okay, again, I'm going to show you. Don't worry, all these videos are very, very short. Oh, sorry. Share. Okay, this is Safari. Okay, 3 minutes.
I think when I got involved in network marketing, one of the things that was really a help for me is it felt to me like a game. It really did. Think about the first month you got involved. I got involved the very first month. And there was all this urgency. And it felt kind of like if you hurry up, you can win the game. You know what I mean? So I hurried up. And the first month I got some success. I started to apply these different kind of principles that and in sports and in games, I was never a ninja. I didn't master anything. I wasn't a superstar in any one of these particular games. But I always loved to play. I was a player. I wasn't a winner all the time. Same thing is true in sports. I played every sport you could play. Okay. I could play ping pong. Okay. I could play football. Okay. I could play tennis. Okay. I could play golf. Okay. Pretty much any sport I could play, all right. I wasn't a superstar at anything. So I'm average at games, but I love them. I'm average at sports, but I love them. And then I get involved in network marketing. And I was like, I'm going to master this game. I'm going to figure this game out. I'm going to become a winner in this game. I'm going to learn the rules. I'm going to immerse myself in it. I'm going to practice. I'm going to get better. I'm going to surround myself with other people that can give me good ideas. I'm going to build a social network of other people to be able to polish my skills. I'm going to level up. The first time you get a rank advancement, it's like leveling up in a video game for a kid now. It's like I leveled up. I get some coins. So you level up, you do all these different things. You're continually learning, growing. But I will tell you, in my network marketing career for my first 3 years, I didn't really treat it like an elite athlete would achieve something in their life. I was still hoping to get lucky. I was still hoping to be in the right place at the right time. I was still hoping to have the magical upline or find the magical distributor in my organization that was going to make it all happen for me. That's what I was hoping for, okay? And if you approach it that way, can you win? Not really. There's a few mythical stories that float around the network marketing profession that we tend to hear that, but that's the presentation. Hey, just get in the right place at the right time and you might get lucky.
Treat it like a game so you don't get stressed. You don't get stressed, okay? Every time you win in Kangen Water, you only win. Do you know that there's no lose one? There's no lose. Number one, because you do not drop in ranks. Whatever ranks that you can achieve, it doesn't drop in ranks. Number one, whatever customer you see, you either win or you learn. You win or you learn. So that is the kind of thinking that we have. So enjoy it like a game. It's just like you want to play a game, you want to level up. Okay, so that was the third one. Now this is the last one already. Okay, I have put in. So treat your business like a game, and you always be excited. Don't treat it like a job, like a work, so stress like that. Don't want. We all, when we travel with Zahid Noli all day, we so fun. Gila, we gila. We are abnormal, we gila.
Yeah, betul.
Yeah, betul. We gila one, you know.
Yeah, we get up at 2 o'clock and eat pancake at Heinz. Still remember that.
No rules. Okay. So what you do? So enjoy your journey. Make good friends like that. Okay. Don't get stressed like that. Okay. So this is the last one now. This is the last one. Let me explain it a little bit. You might, some of you might understand that. So, okay. What is this? You treat your Kangen business like a ministry, not just for money. Let me explain to you what is ministry. Ministry like this. You treat yourself. You are doing something for God. Okay, you are doing something for Allah. You are doing something for Tuhan. You are doing something for God. It's a ministry. The ministry is to help other people, not just for money. Money is very important. Definitely you have to. Not all the customer you see must close one. No need. Sometimes you go and visit one person, they did not buy the machine, but because you are there, you talk to them, they will feel encouraged by you. Because COVID time, people are not COVID, because people are not happy, you know, things like that. So you do it like you're doing something for God. Do this, continue to do charity works. Zahid Noli did a fantastic job when they gave the machine free to the little girl. That was fantastic. So you treat it like a ministry, not just for money. Okay, money will come. Don't worry about it. But you treat it like you are doing something for God. Okay, so this is my. Okay, so work like a ministry and you will have fulfillment like a steward. Steward means what? Steward means okay, all that I have, this is God's, belongs to God. But I'm just jaga saja, penjaga. So steward is like penjaga. So you think like that, I'm penjaga. So what are the things that you have to jaga? You have to jaga my downlines. So God, you give me this downline, so I have to, like a steward. Thank you so much. I will take good care of them. Okay, so this is how we do. Okay, so there are 4 things here. Treat your business like a business, not like a hobby. Okay, thank you very much. Congratulations for investing into yourself. The first thing you must invest is into yourself. It's not renovation, our business. Our first thing to invest is not renovation. It is invest into yourself. You come into GoPro, you are invested in yourself. That was fantastic. Number two, you treat yourself like a job, not like a boss, okay? Boss, sit down there, know what you do, or not like that, okay? We take like a job, like I'm working for a boss. My boss is about, okay, I'm working like for a boss like that. Number three, you can treat your game like your target business like a game, not like a work. Don't stress over it. And number four, you treat your Kangen business like a ministry, not just for money. So you find fulfillment in the things that you do. Okay, so that's what I want to share with you. Thank you so much. It's 10:17 already. Okay, that's all that we want to share with you. But I have you, if you have any questions about GoPro or anyone, you can quickly ask now. So number one question I ask is, have you claimed your tickets? Those that already signed up, have you claimed your ticket? You need to go and check your email quickly. Claim your tickets, okay? Check your email. So if you really check, you cannot find the email, you either find the word called claim your GoPro tickets now, okay? Or you check from the sender. The sender is GoPro at networkmarketingpro.com. Already right there, somewhere there already. So you get this in first. Get this in. Okay.
And then get ready with books and nice pen, all those, special for GoPro.
Dedicate that time during this time, that special 3 days, 2 days before, 2 days after, really went to learn it. Really went to learn it. That is the difference. I'm sure some people will be signing up, but no, they're doing it at home, suka online, tidak suka or tidak online, things like that. Okay, then you online, children come and talk to you, things like that. It's going to be ngantuk. So if you don't prepare yourself, you're gonna miss out big time lah. Okay. What else? Any other thing? Any other questions?
I read somewhere there will be no replay for this, so that
no replay.
You won't be that's why I read. Last time they have a replay. This time no.
You will see nuggets after 1-2 years. like just now I show you, those are the nuggets from previous years. Okay. Do you know who is the special guest for this year?
Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, Sylvester Stallone. You know why Sylvester Stallone? Sylvester Stallone Kangen water. Okay, Kangen water. Eric Murray also Kangen water. Okay, but it's not because Sylvester Stallone is Kangen water. It's because Sylvester Stallone, his most famous is Rocky, right? But he himself is like that one. How he fall down and he climb back up again. You got to hear his story. Sylvester Stallone is someone like that. So he is not just inviting him because he is famous like that. No, because he is like the real Rocky. The movie Rocky. Okay, Sylvester Stallone.
Wow.
Okay. Now I have another pre-announcement. I'm not supposed to announce yet, but I want to give you some head start. We are planning, maybe in January, we will be doing a Inajik event. Okay, don't worry. This is not midnight already. It's Saturday, Sunday. Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon. We will have special speakers, the new 6823s, new 6822s, and also we will have speakers from overseas. Okay, so this is in the planning. So it is not just the GoPro. Once GoPro is over already, we will have other events to come. And this is easier, Saturday, Sunday only. So you can invite friends. So you got to learn how to invite friends for GoPro. Then you can make use of the January event. Make use of January event. I'm going to do a recruitment invitation list. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So it should be 16 to 17. You can mark down your date first. Okay, which is the Saturday, Sunday, the third Saturday, Sunday, 16 and 17 of Saturday and Sunday. January. Okay. Any other questions, friends? Thank you, Sam. You don't want to go? Wow. So supportive, Sam.
Hi, guys.
Okay. All right, so thank you so much. I have this recorded. You can find it on our TH9.5.com, the YouTube there. If you want, you can send it to your friends who couldn't make it. All right, I'm sure they will benefit from it. Thank you so much, guys. Love you guys. Okay, see you all on Zoom.
Thank you, Sam.
Good night, everybody.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Okay, see you
Thank
guys.
you, si Puchin.
Bye.
Thank you.
So
Get ready for
remember
GoPro.
this: if you are inviting some people last minute, let them come. Okay, don't reject them. Inviting
All
somebody.
right.
Okay.
But get them to pay something lah.
Pay
Give something
something.
token. Because they will pay more attention if they pay something. If they don't pay anything, they go in there, they will probably there's nothing at stake for them.
So you know, all of us we have access to their trainings for $2,000 worth of
4,000.
4,330. 4,530
Okay.
US dollar.
No problem. Next time after the GoPro, we will do trainings based on the things there. So that you
Yes.
can make use of the information there. So if you guys want to get access to this, then you have to sign up for the GoPro ticket 397. 10.
No, still going on at
Still,
for the next I think for the next maybe 16 hours it's still going on at 297.
Now, if you are not really want that one, or maybe someone that financially still thinking one or don't want one, you just get them in. Then I suggest what you do is you invite them into your homestay. Let's say your homestay you have other costs, you need to book the house, you have to book the food, like that, right? You ask him to pay 500 ringgit lah, for example. So it contributes toward the food like that. So because we will be watching from the big screen one. Okay, so as long as you are not like once accounts 20 people like that, then it's not ethical anymore. Okay, but we have many people, all paid participants come in.